I think both teams can be pretty happy with the draft that's come through. I think ultimately, you know, DRX have this Jace in the top lane, they have this Talia that can impact the map well, but they also have this Neferi, which is a very feast or famine champion. It'd be a pretty easy setup for a kill.
Yeah, the timing of this as well, and he's going to get hooked, but it does take a bit of damage, but Delight is so low, I think Sponge might just be able to kill him by himself. He doesn't even have cooldowns to knock this dog away. The flash on in, and Delight is in a lot of trouble. First Blood also given over to Teddy, and that is pretty gigantic for him. Let's see if Peanut can get something going here as they're trying to take out Pleta, and now Sponge in a bit of trouble. The burst damage coming out from Viper's passive, and they will trade it back. So Peanut able to get some back for the team.
Yeah, they're going to try, you know. Zek is dealing with a wave mid, so maybe they can steal away one. I think that's the game plan here.
And then Sponge sitting around. Peanut didn't use this smite for the first one. Now he's going to use it to secure the second one, and now Sponge just going to get zoned away, goes into his untargetable, but here comes Zeka in with the Spirit Rush, and DRX, I think they stuck around for way too long, and they will be punished for it. The flash on in from Peanut as he is feasting on them. Oh, a lot of feathers though, and now maybe they chased a little bit too far. Zeka though is trying to rejoin. They both get stunned on the rocks, and this is turning into a very dirty fight, but still, it looks like Hanwha Life Esports barely will come out ahead.
Zeka has no mana, but Viper had lethal tempo stacked up. Yukal backs away. The Sponge gets tagged, and it's pretty favorable initially. You know, you see the charm connect on a Sponge. Sponge gets completely deleted. Enough with a farm advantage in this matchup, but also a bit of a CS lead for Viper over Teddy. Oh,
smited that away, did Peanut, and yeah, Sponge is going to get untargetable, but he gets knocked up here as well. The knockback from the Drake actually going to help a little bit. There's a nice hook from Pleta, but already the Spirit Rush has been used. And so they're not going to overcommit onto that one, but it should mean that Hanwha Life Esports do get this Drake.
Yeah, in a normal situation, bringing the ult of Zeka and getting them this low could mean that DRX can go for a fight, but they already committed Teddy to the top side. Oh, we're going to see a look in here.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to go for it. Might as well. Nice little steal. And as Neferi, maybe he can do something. He's going to go untargetable, but no flash, and yeah, he's going to pay for it with his life.
I think it's worth it, honestly.
Yeah.
The IM set, I mean, they're good for laning.
Yeah.
Don't really inspire joy for a team fight when you have Catalyst. Oh, no, Pleta.
Preparing to scale. Yeah, he's getting TP'd behind. Pleta does have his flash. And the TP takes about 5 million years. Now they're just going to turn on to Zeka, though, and he gets blown up immediately. And Pleta is able to get away as well. The feathers are on the ground. It looks like DRX do not want to overcommit. They got their pick. And they'll just back away for now. A lot of low health bars on their side. They might still try to compete for this one.
Rich TP back in. Pleta's going to take a while longer. Look at this flank from Delight, though.
Oh, boy. Yukal in a lot of trouble. The flash on in into the equalizer there. Just burnt to a crisp in the choke points. Teddy looks like he barely does survive. Rich does get back, and they are going to turn it here onto Delight, but you're trading your life just for the support, and you're going to lose these grubs as well.
Yeah, I think the big thing was the equalizer wasn't used in that initial fight by Zeus, and Delight's patience on this Alistar, so good on all these neutral objectives this game. I actually think that's why the steal earlier from Sponge was pretty significant, because it's bad, don't get me wrong, but if you were facing 6 grubs and 2 dragons, you'd be in a really rough state. But the fact, it's a very faint silver lining. Rich does have TP, but he's a Jace. You kind of want him there a bit early. Alternatively, could just poke. Okay, he's TPing in. They want to make this a fight.
I'm just not sure if they're going to be able to. Look at this! CC chain comes in onto Sponge. The Kaisa ult goes in. Viper is very deep on this one. Doesn't have his flash. Maybe assumed he would, but he just kind of went in and traded his life for it. But still, Zeus here with the equalizer. They're just holding the token, waiting. They're going to drop that one on top of Teddy and just zone him. And it's another one fight, another objective that should go the way of Hanwha Life.
Pretty poor approach there from DRX. I feel Sponge kind of just walking in, getting picked by the charm, and then we kind of see a repeat from Pleta.
That's my guess.
Very specific.
Oh, he just got a Leandri's too.
Yep. Zeus will come top and finish off this tower. And now Dragon up. DRX don't have to contest this. There is an Atakan on the other side of the map. It is a voracious Atakan. You'd be forgiven for just not fighting this, and DRX take the reserved call, which I think is also the correct call.
Yeah, just give it away. I mean, it's just one Drake, right? It's not a big deal.
And now looking for Rich in the bot. Oh no, Rich. Back off, back off, back off.
Oh, they're TPing in. they want to fight this as the TP came out first, and Rich is going to flash on over to it, but he might just be dead anyway, as Peanut, though, is going to get knocked back. It looks like he doesn't want to go for the fight, neither does Zeus anymore. Down does come Zeka, though. You can see on the minimap, he's about to get here, looking for Rich. Misses the charm, doesn't matter, gets the kill as the miss flash. No! Nobody wanted to see that, especially UCal and the guys on DRX. As a nice hook does come in from the side of Pleta, but might just index them into another fight here as Peanut is still going in, finally gets taken down, but he will be traded out as 2 kills goes to Zeus. And now Hanwha Life Esports have really opened the game up.
Just funneling in one after another in some mechanical misplays, some DRX, completely put them in the hole.
Somewhat steal it away. I don't know how you somewhat steal away an objective. Let's see. He's going to get over the wall. He goes untargetable. He steals it away. Sponge, the hero play. And he even gets a kill here on a Peanut. Not half bad. As now the withdrawals come in, but that's going to be a lot of money that does go over to Hanwha Life Esports anyway. We'll see if they can get some kills, but Zeka does go golden. That means that Teddy can't really join the fight, so it's just 800 extra gold given over to Hanwha. As Teddy here is going to be equalized. No flash available, but he does have his blade collar. As, ooh, the timing a little bit late there from Teddy.
And he just wasn't present. And now it's going to be Dragon for Baron, which is definitely not a good trade. Not even one they're wanting to take.
We've seen so many fights like this where DRX are desperately trying to get in. Pleta has to frontline. He's just going to go down. As now, Miss Charm, nice dodge there from UCal. But that's a kill onto Pleta. It does mean that Hanwha Life Esports will back off of the Baron, though. So no objective comes in, as that charm on the Fury never really going to hit, as they might just look for the Dragon instead.
The light's on the flank.
Yeah, the light is here, and now Teddy might just die first. He does have the withdrawal, but he's not in the fight anymore, as over the rocks go Peanuts, but he just doesn't care, as Sponge goes untargetable, and they're just being hunted down one by one. Maybe Sponge gets away because he is Nefiri. But I think Hanwha Life Esports are okay with that.
Oh, he applies a misses, as does the Void Seeker. He can heal off this Grump. And it's a lot of low health bars, actually. There's no TP for DRX, though. I feel like if Rich came over, I honestly think they could have made something up. It's like how low HLE are, but I guess they just take the safe way out. See if DRX can hold them off. They might have to give this one up.
Yeah, I mean, Equalizer comes down, and the flash on in from Zeus. He wants blood right now. Goes incredibly deep for it, and yes, he will go down, but he sets up the fight for his team. He says, I want to be done with this game right now. I'm not wasting any time, as that guy just dies to the burn, and Zeka goes in. He is just rolling his face over the keyboard right now, as nobody can get away from him here, as it looks super pretty on the side of Zeka, as once again he has his moments right at the end of the game.
Just decimation, you know, there's some nice steals, some Sponge, some decent plays at times, but for the most part this was a HLE favored game, and this final push from them, they made it clear they have a goal lead, they know how to pull it off, and Zeus wants this game over.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.